Greetings, everyone, and welcome to a new episode of One Take. So, back when I was in high school, I let somebody drive my car once, leaving a family thing years ago. And we were driving along just fine, or maybe a little aggressive, whatever. But it was a two-lane road with no real shoulder or anything. It was just dirt. For some reason, they got a little off to the side, went over the curb. Ooh, we spun like that. And then they were like, oh, crap. And then they turned into it way too much, by the way, and then suddenly we were sliding the other way. And then one last time for good measure, they oversteered the other way. And lo and behold, we run into a fence. Actually, two fences right where they came together. And it was all because what started out as a very minor thing was over adjusted for and then over adjusted again. And you think about it, driving in cars, it's the middle of winter. We're going to slide and things like that. Happens all the time. You fishtail a little bit, you steer a little bit too much in it, suddenly you fishtailing the other way. You're like, holy shit, what the hell just happened? But that happens a lot in life. We see a problem and we think it's a larger problem than it actually is. And because of that, we tend to overreact or overcorrect in the way of steering a car. And that just causes it to be an even bigger problem, but just a slightly different problem, like turn the other way and eventually run into a freaking fence. And sometimes we have to look at problems, moments, situations for what they are, as small as they are. And we need to make sure that we're acting and reacting with only the amount that's needed for that problem. We don't take a small problem, look at it as a big problem, and then suddenly we're reacting as if it's a big problem, but it's a small one. Thus, the overreacting, overcompensating. So keep that in mind the next time you're presented with a problem, whatever it is, and make sure that you are not overreacting, which leads to overcompensation, which could drive your ass into a fence.